Dan's Sianka. Dan, what are you tracking for us tonight?
Well, we are on Thursday. That is the day of the week that it is, in case you weren't aware. And it's Drought Update Thursday, so I have a drought update for you today. But I wish I had some good news. Unfortunately, I do not. The extreme and severe levels of drought have increased in the state this week, so we have seen an increase, and that actually does include some local areas. Let me pencil in the spots that have seen an increase, mostly here in central California, from the eastern slopes of the Diablo Range across the San Joaquin Valley into the Sierra, and to some extent on the eastern Sierra side of things too. So this area did see an increase in drought levels, some of that going up to extreme drought, some of that going up to severe drought. That does again include some local areas, not a lot, but just a small slice of northeastern San Benito County and also far southeastern Santa Clara counties. These locations, basically the drainage of Pacheco Creek there, the Casa de Fruta, and up toward the top of the hill toward Pacheco Pass. That does include San Luis Reservoir as well. So you're now in the severe drought. The rest of the viewing area in moderate drought. We continue to see drier than normal conditions here on the Central Coast, and it's not going to get any better anytime soon as high pressure continues to dominate to our southwest, blocking storm systems well off to the north, basically all the way up into Canada, and that will be the case into next week as well. So no rain expected in the next 7 days. Some changes may happen after that. We'll see a little bit of a breakdown in the pattern, enough that we could see some rain sneak in about 10 days, but until then, enjoy the warm, dry weather. And it was warm and dry today, still in the mid-60s in Salinas, Watsonville, Santa Cruz. A little cooler in Monterey at 58. A few spots in the south even in the 70s at this hour. And for the rest of your evening, this was your sunset tonight in Salinas. Notice the crescent moon right there. Looks like a little fingernail there, but either way, a beautiful evening out there, and temperatures will cool off or be pretty mild tonight under those mostly clear skies. So FUTURECAST keeping things mostly clear. We'll see a light northerly wind throughout the overnight into tomorrow morning. That is again an offshore flow for us, so I do expect a very warm start to the day once again tomorrow. So if you walked outside this morning and thought, it is extraordinarily warm today, you may have the exact same reaction tomorrow. It's going to be extraordinarily warm for this time of year on your way out the door. And the rest of the day tomorrow, also pretty nice. We'll have a little bit more of a sea breeze kicking in on the south and east sides of the bay in the afternoon, so it'll be a little bit cooler tomorrow afternoon. Places like Marina and Monterey, like 2 to 3 p.m., but still just as warm probably around lunchtime tomorrow. Then some high clouds come in from the north, but that's about it. Temperature is very warm for this time of year. We should be in the upper 50s to low 60s, and we're looking at widespread upper 60s to mid 70s tomorrow. Look at that, 76 in Ben Lomond, Scotts Valley, 73 in Santa Cruz. Watsonville back into the mid 70s tomorrow, still in the 70s in Castroville, Marina, 77 in Salinas, a little cooler than today's record, 75 in Hollister. Over to Monterey, you were in the upper 70s today, a little cooler tomorrow at 72, but again, that's still like 14 degrees above normal. 67 out to PG, 75 in Carmel. And then farther south, we'll see highs in the mid 70s up and down the Salinas Valley. Carmel Valley, nice and warm tomorrow at 77. So over the next 7 days, not a lot of temperature change. We'll see a little bit of a fluctuation on Saturday with a slightly stronger offshore flow, but then the slightly strong onshore flow that will switch back to offshore flow beginning Sunday and strengthening on Monday. Could get breezy at times, and even though the overall atmosphere will be much cooler on Monday, the offshore winds will actually warm the coast quite a bit. So I expect Martin Luther King Day to be very warm on the coast. Beyond that, we will cool down next week. A much cooler air mass will slide in from the north, and we'll be back closer to seasonal normals by Wednesday, but notice it'll still be dry. Inland area is also very warm for this time of year. Notice that the inland temperatures are cooler than the coastal temperatures on Monday, and that is a testament to that offshore flow. So for the next 5 days at least, expect highs at least 5 degrees above normal. Beyond that, we will start to cool down, and we're watching the end of next week, perhaps next weekend, for that first rain chance in quite some time.